Hi YouTube! In this video I want to show you a brand new phone that I just received from the efox-shop.com. It's a very affordable phone and it's called the Umi C1. When you order it, it comes in a plain white box like this one with some specs on the back. The box also has some sort of quick start guide printed inside. It comes with a 5-volt USB wall charger. It comes with a very unique looking USB data/charging cable. The phone already has a screen protector pre-installed, and it also comes with one battery, which is supposed to be a 2430 mAh battery, and obviously it is in the phone already. This phone has a 5.5-inch capacitive 5-point multi-touch screen with a 720 by 1280 HD pixel resolution. It is an IPS display, it looks like a one-glass solution, and it's supposed to have a Gorilla Glass. It has the MT6582 Quad-Core CPU inside, which is clocked at 1.3 GHz. It has 1 GB of RAM, 16 GB of internal memory, and it also supports TF cards. It runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat. It is a Quadband, it is totally unlocked, and it also supports 3G/UMTS. It has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, a GPS, a G sensor, a proximity sensor, a light sensor, and it also has a notification LED. It supports USB on the go. It has two cameras, one main camera with a 13 megapixel output, I'm guessing 8 megapixel might be real, autofocus and a LED flash, and one front-facing camera with an 2 megapixel output, and of course this phone is a dual SIM, dual standby phone. Let's take a closer look at the device. You have your front-facing camera, your proximity and light sensor, and your notification LED right here. The home, back and menu buttons are soft touch buttons and they light up nicely. On the bottom you have a microphone. This is actually a metal frame. On the left side you have your power button, on top you have a standard 3.5mm headphone jack and your USB port. On the right side you have your volume rockers. On the back you have your main camera, your LED flash. This looks like a secondary noise reduction microphone. As you can see, the back has some sort of texture to it and you won't be able to see any fingerprints on it. And you also have your speakers right here. And if I can get this phone open for you, I can show you the inside. On the inside you can see that it supports TF cards right here. It takes two SIM cards, one regular size SIM card, one micro SIM card, and this is your battery, of course. Some thoughts about this device. The build quality is very good. I like the metal frame. This phone really feels solid. The display is good, not very good or great, but good. The Wi-Fi and GPS receptions are average. I've seen better, I've seen worse. The GSM reception appears to be okay. I think it's nice that this phone has a notification LED, but unfortunately it only supports red and green. More sensors would have been nice, but you usually don't get that in this price range. The cameras are not so good. The main camera takes decent pictures in a close to a mid-range, but anything in the far distance will look blurry, and the LED flash is not good at all. It is more or less a joke. Bottom line, I think this is a nice solid phone for a very affordable price. It is nothing that will blow your mind, but I think it's still a very good deal for this kind of money. Like always, I installed additional apps and games for demonstration purposes. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. If you liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment sections below. If you want to find out more about this phone, please stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. As you can see, the stock launcher is pretty fast and pretty snappy. It has two special pages, one for the music player. I can show you right here. And also one page for the camera. And those are actually not widgets, those are special pages that you can enable and disable in the launcher settings. Speaking of the settings, let's go into the system settings. Let's check out about the phone. As you can see, this phone runs on KitKat. Let's see what else do we have here. Let's check out the languages. It comes with a bunch of languages. Feel free to pause the video any second to see if your language is supported. There you have it. Also very interesting is the storage. As you can see, the entire free memory is the phone storage, so you have plenty of room to install apps and games. Let me go into the settings again and let me show you the SIM management. As you can see, it is a dual SIM, dual standby phone. Let me go into the engineer mode for you. There I can show you the supported frequencies. There you have it. This is a Quadband, and those are the 3G frequencies that are supported. I can also show you that a GPS is supported. There it is. Next up, let's test some Google apps. The Play Store comes pre-installed and it works just fine. Let's test Google Maps. Let's see if it can locate my location. It can. This is where I am at right now. You can zoom, you can rotate. Let me try to find a Street View address that is hopefully covered. Yes, it is. Street View working fine. Let's do a little zooming. And as you can see, when I go into the compass mode, it is not working. So this phone does not have a magnetic field sensor. Let's check out YouTube. I have to turn down the volume for that. Let me just start a random video, something like this. Can adjust the screen, and of course we can also watch in full screen. Video quality looks very good. Next up, let's test the Adobe Reader to see how well this phone can handle larger documents. Zooming, not a problem. Scrolls very fast. The rotation speed is also very good. Nothing to complain about here. Let's test the multi-touch. As you can see, 5-point multi-touch, no more, no less. Let's check out the gallery. Let me just go into a folder like my wallpapers. Loads fast. Zooming, not a problem. Let's check out a video while we're here. This is my standard video. Where is it? There it is. It is a 1080p video. And it's running smoothly. No lag at all. Colors look very good. Also a very good viewing angle. Let's do some benchmarks. Let's see what Antutu has to say. This phone scores at around 17,000 points, which is normal for this CPU and GPU. Let me show you some of the specs of this phone. Now those are the supported sensors, but I can also show you the sensors in a different tool. I'm using CPU Z. There you have your CPU, and those are the only sensors that are supported, like the accelerometer, proximity and the light sensor, and that's all. Let's do more benchmarks. Let's give the GPU a try. So let me run a Nina Mark II for you, and this is boring to watch, so I'm gonna do a jump cut. Almost done. And it scores at 49.9 frames per second. Let's run another benchmark. Let's try Quadron Standard. And again, I'm gonna do a jump cut very soon. And this phone scores at 8,535 points. Next up, let's test the browser. Let me go into my bookmarks. Let's load BBC. Loading fast, scrolling no problem. Can I zoom? Yes, I can. Rotation speed is okay. But let's load the desktop side to see if it can handle larger sites. Okay, it won't load a desktop site. So let's try a different bookmark. Let's go into the CNN page. And there you have the desktop site. Again, zooming, not a problem. It scrolls fast. Rotation speed is okay. Next up, let's go into the camera app real fast. Where is it? Let's take a quick picture here. Let's check out the picture. The details are okay. Let's see if I can get some information about this picture. Details. As you can see, this is a 13 megapixel output. Let me also try to test the USB on the go for you. Let me hook up my external USB drive. And it's mounted already. Do I have somewhere a file manager? There you have it. This is your external USB drive. So USB on the go is working just fine. Let me just load a picture. There you have it. Last but not least, I'm gonna show you the viewing angles of this phone and do a little gaming. Thank you again for watching and have a good day.